like 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
A busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Prime Time. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Get hot! Let's go! Get hot! 180! Get hot!
To start things out.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
First play, and it's second down. Jackson
number 85. Brings up third and less than a yard.
He's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
180! Come on! 180! 180 hot! Right on!
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's taken by his big tight end. Takes it inside the 40.
And up Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
DC, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
180! Get up!
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now on
and the Jaguars 33-yard line.
So they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard. This week, they got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
It's on! Get up!
Jackson. First down. She needed 3 and he got 4 yards. But the mark shows first down.
Baltimore.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football
at the 28-yard
but you know
line.
that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with upper touch. He's hoping to take care of the end of this drive.
It's a gain
Nice shot. Sit up.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. We'll get this down inside.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. Out of bounds, down at the 4-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
DC ready.
Let's go now. Let's go.
It's a 3-yard pickup.
That's another first down.
He's hit pay dirt a
First
lot
and
this
goal
year,
at
but
the
not that
1-yard
time.
line.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right.
Oh,
He's
ready?
found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Sit up, dot. 180. Nice. Sit up. 180. Nice shot. Sit up.
Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
180. Hey, middle. Sit up. Sit up.
Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand and hit them to get the touchdown.
It's the score. Ravens 7.
They keep doing
Jaguars
that. In the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. You can see they can continue that in future drives. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that would not
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10
the back line of the end
at their
zone, so
own
that's where he's
35-yard line.
up at the 35-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
Lawrence is
He gets this up at
160. Out of bounds at the 38-yard
This
line.
Baltimore
It's a
defense.
pickup of 3.
This unit
Brings up 2nd and 7.
against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Lisa 24. Big 13 heavy.
Very well, and this is Patrick Sutton. He'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a
It's
first
a
down
gain of
pickup of 8.
And the Jaguars
huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake.
Hey,
He's taking care of that early.
Son!
Running game, looking to stick with it on first down. Give him 9 and second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Incomplete. Well, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, I'm gone.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He finds Hammond. He will be out of bounds here. A little turn.
Go, let's go. On the red.
Lawrence.
Intended for facial treatment. McCarthy is overshown on coverage.
And they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, kill.
Slot man moves right.
30 left. Take right open. 30 left.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Lawrence's pass. Complete to number 4.
So it leaves him with a 3rd and 7.
And it's third
There
down.
with this tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Son, this is hot.
Lawrence going to throw again. It's into a double team. It's intercepted. The Ravens are going to give it a huge shot of the tree.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they have a chance to take a 2-score lead.
Exactly the start they scripted.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a 2-point first down.
Johnson going to keep it. They're looking for Andrews downfield. Guys, no, complete.
Andrews. To 41 yards on the Lions. And the Baltimore first down.
Between a receiver and his quarterback.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hey, middle.
From the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Flip.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a running off the RPO, he'll keep it.
Consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the
Mitchell.
make it second.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Jaguars' 6-yard line.
So they're behind schedule. I'm down in distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the drive, David Mitchell. A great play there.
Tyler Boyd
Big double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown of the year. And 2 touchdowns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be
The
returnable.
Jaguars
It's out of
take
the back
over
of the end
first
zone
and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you got the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Red. Here we go.
And second down, they'll run it here. Rise loose, down to the sideline. Strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when you result like that, they're missing
The kick is good. Makes the score. Ravens 13. Jaguars 7.
and it's now 13-7.
Cam Little to kick off for the
There's a
Jaguars.
Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over first and
Bring this
10
out to the 30.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had to march almost a full length through the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. Here's the starting field position.
Reaches the second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey! No, we changed it. Hey, hey.
To throw is Jackson. This will be played to his fullback.
Complete to number 22.
It's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Sure hands there
Brings
from a
up
guy
3rd
not accustomed
and
to catching
5.
a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson.
So many times coaches talk about completions are one thing.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Go ahead. Get on! You. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. This is going to come on by the time of Andrews. And he's going to grab it on first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 14.
Baltimore.
This has been just chewing up the yardage.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, shot! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
Here's Jackson to throw. And we'll go right back to Andrews.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
That very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
180! Hey, shot! Hey, report! Report!
Jackson. The RPO will keep it safe. Now 3rd and 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go now. 18
Go.
Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Get out!
Get up.
Another Baltimore first down.
Conversion on
first and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come out in the pistol.
180. No. What? You. Sit up.
McCaffrey.
Stop short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Alphas.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, Parker. Barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about
the Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Ravens 21. Jaguars 7.
Especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target at the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's second and 10.
Oh, red. 13 left. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Real quick. You change it. What? Hey, shot. Get up.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Intended for number 85.
We can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket.
Tyler
They've got to
Luke
go for the end
on
zone
Ravens
and
field
turn
goal.
this into a bigger point.
45-yard
They're thinking is
attempt.
a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
Kick is good.
At the end of this drive,
Makes the score Ravens 24.
So they get the turnover in
Jaguars
cross
7.
territory. The drive stalls out, but still
Tyler
able to get
Luke to
3 out
kick
of it.
off for
and
Baltimore.
you're able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't they? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage.
Jaguars
Offense trying to get to the end
take over
zone.
1st and 10.
Defense, of course, trying to
At
hold
their
them to a
own
field goal
35-yard
attempt.
line.
And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So the other offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Hey, lion. Your son. Silver.
This will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive. Here they need to be smart, fast, efficient, to get into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to fill some space, and it worked out really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to put the play.
This play should inside the 35. A gain of 2 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no point in this guy.
33-yard line.
He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Piece of 24. Son, it's high. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen.
Brings up second and 1. 32-yard line.
Kill. Go.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. As he throws the ball. 50% of his passes thus far.
You see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This is Herman.
Lawrence is
Stopping short. The 27, no first down.
Go, let's go.
It's Ryan throw forward with Lawrence. The Giants come up empty on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Get on! 180! Finish it! Sit on!
Well, starting to run by Mitchell. And managed to pick up about 4 at second down.
Nice jumping on that first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Finish it on! Finish it on! Finish it on!
It's a gain of 14 yards.
First down.
And the Baltimore first down.
Wasn't it? Just go right
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
180! Finish it! 180! Cut!
They go play action now. Jackson.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
2nd down and 8.
180! 180! Go.
Now they'll shift things around.
Sit up!
A gain of 9 yards.
There, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore
You certainly have to give
first
them a little
down.
credit here because they're playing
First
this
and
game
10
now
at the 44-yard line.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete outside the Bateman. Well, he gets this down inside the 35.
Complete to number 7, Rashad Bateman. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Quick,
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
180! Sit up!
Jackson going to throw quickly, not complete. It's a shot.
A 7-yard gain.
Receiver screen because it's a
That's
real
another
teamwork play.
Baltimore
Because guess what?
first
Gotta
down.
catch the ball and get all the credit.
First
But
and 10
people
at the
block in front of
28-yard
either
line.
fellow receivers or offensive
Hey,
linemen.
Chuck!
That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can be big.
Finish it up!
Jackson.
Jackson's pass.
He didn't just
Intended for Tez Walker.
in the red zone. An excellent
Incomplete.
play. One that may help
It
save
leads
points
to
on the
2nd
board
and
when this
10.
drive is over.
Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now.
Report! Let's start in! Let's keep! Hey! Hey, shot! Hey! Shot!
And Jackson throwing once more.
15 yards.
Is inside the 15-yard line.
First down.
The Raven passing
First and
game
10
getting
at
in
the
sync. Another
13-yard
first
line.
down.
Don't worry. 180! Come on! 180! No! Finish it up!
Again, right side McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. PAT next in there. accept the penalty.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
So that's going to be spotted
at their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Gonna try and start this drive in the air. There's guys moving straight complete.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
30 yards.
First and 10
This
at the
offense needed
35-yard
something to try
line.
and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. They've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions, and the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tap right here on this play.
Rip, 23. Hey, attention, attack. Go. 11.
Looking to throw Lawrence.
Lawrence is pass. Intended for number 89.
This point in the game, when the situational impact
Brings up second and goal.
they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Hey. 13 Luke. 11. Sink right.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
That is sack number
It's
6
third
now
down
for him
and
on the
goal.
year. Way back at the 19 now. What do they have here on third and goal?
Hey, run. Hey, I'm good. Hey, son. Sink right open.
Lawrence.
Lawrence's pass.
Excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage.
It's
They
now
certainly
fourth
recognized
down
how important
and
it
goal.
was to bring up fourth down here.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
6-yard attempt.
The kick is good. This was scored. Ravens 31. Jaguars 10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take
Cam
them.
Little to
I guess
kick
the
off
last
for
score
the
wasn't enough for
Jaguars.
them. They want more. Here comes your onside kick. And this one recovered by the Rams team for the Ravens. This one in. The Rams team out there on the field. Best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
What?
They start.
Christian McCaffrey on his carries. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The play, and it's
No
second
gain
down.
on the play. Second
Early
and
down
10
steps to put this offense in a
at the
precarious
42-yard
position. We
line.
know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Sit on. Wait.
We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 10.
Sit on! Go get him! Go get him! 180! That's it! Sit on!
Play action. It's Jackson. Ball looking for Andrews downfield.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete.
But they're still trying to
Brings
bomb
up
it
3rd down
and add to their
and
lead.
10.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The Ravens on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10.
That's it!
Now it's Jackson.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for the Baltimore first down.
This has been the story all night
First
long.
and 10
They
at
just
the
came out
26-yard
firing
line.
and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. From the shotgun to the California. 54 yards. Good game there.
He was
first down
by
and
Caleb
keeps him in a running
Bradshaw.
situation probably.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
They stay at the bottom. McCaffrey again. Running down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the
Hate to be
Baltimore
blunt, but it is
first
just
down.
continuing to prove to be the case that this
First and
O-line
10
is
at the
manhandling
13-yard
this
line.
D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
180! Sit on! 180! Sit on!
It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to
Tyler
the early
Luke
drives,
for the
you
extra
can just see
point.
that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will
Tyler
tell
Luke
you
to
that's
kick
extra
off for
intensity.
Baltimore.
From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Go! 30 left! Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, son. Hey, son. Sink right. Hot.
Now Lawrence to throw. He has a big gain inside the 40.
A gain of 26 yards.
For 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Get wide.
Hey, I'm gun. Go. Red.
Lawrence will throw. Force the ball forward.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
So a line of scrimmage still a 39 on
Let's
2nd
go.
and 10.
Son. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. Taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard
It's a gain of 27 yards.
He marked as a
Hey,
27-yard
Jaguars.
from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
11. Sink right open. 11. 13, Luke. Hot.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Lawrence's pass
Let's go.
complete to Ryan Mitchell. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. From 30 yards out. The Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they come into this 4th quarter deficit.
Makes the score. Ravens 38. Jaguars 17.
So still lots of
Cam
work
Little
left to
to
do.
kick
But
off
here
for the
comes the
Jaguars.
onside kick. And this one will come from the Horns team for the Ravens.
Onside kick.
The onside kick, can't fault him for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them. I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's go. Me. Get hot.
It's now
I think we
3rd
call that season's
and 9.
greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Strikeout line from Jackson.
Completes to number 85. A gain of only a
Jaguars going to go
yard.
ahead and use their
It's
first
4th down.
timeout. That'll leave them with 2
Tyler Luke
remaining.
on
We'll be
for
back
the field
after
goal.
this.
A 57-yard attempt.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So
Tyler
now they're going
Luke
to send
on
out the
for the
field goal
Ravens
unit
field
to,
goal.
as they say,
A
fire away from long
57-yard
distance.
attempt.
They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And Stretch from 57 yards.
That's the score. Ravens 41. Jaguars 17.
Even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've
The
actually
Jaguars take over first and 10
since you keep calling plays
at
and
their
trying to
own
add to this lead.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But he said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, picked up on Malachi Starks. And that will be big return.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been in jail before. Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog or some bum. Alright, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make